Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to talk about a life-changing opportunity at our fingertips if you're in trade service-based businesses. I'm talking about the boomers that have created these beasts of businesses with no exit plan. How many people do you talk to that are in small business? And most of them are boomers. Most of them are like 50, 60, 70 years old. They've created these businesses and they really think that they're going to be able to sell them for millions of dollars at the end of their life, and that's going to be their retirement fund. But they haven't got an exit plan in place. They haven't done anything internally with their business to be able to sell the business in the first place. And with the current economic climate, who the is going to invest good money into a small business when I've proved it myself? You can start a business from scratch with little to no investment. In 2024, I've already seen it in 2023, but there's going to be so many businesses that just close the door. And this is going to just keep happening because, like I said, all of these older guys, they've built these businesses for 20, 30, 40 plus years, and they just think that they're going to get the golden honeypot at the end, but it's just not going to happen. And there's not a lot of young people that are coming up through the cracks in retail or trade services because it's just not sexy anymore, is it? People want to do stuff online. There's way more cool ways to make money than getting your hands dirty in bricks and mortar type trade service retail businesses. I get it, but there's a serious opportunity on our hands if we really want to dive into it. And you're probably thinking, yeah, but like, how am I supposed to leverage that? How am I supposed to buy into these massive businesses when, I don't have that much capital? I'm quite young. How do I do it? Well, we've done 2 acquisitions over the last couple of years, and I've also sold a business in the same way. It's called vendor financing. So when I talk about vendor financing, there's ways to do it where you don't have to come up with much money at all, if any. And the ones that I've done, we actually didn't come up with any money up front. We literally walked into the business, saw the opportunity for both of us. And that's the whole point. We want to recognize the opportunity between the vendor, so the person trying to get rid of the business, and the buyer, which is me trying to take on this business because he wants to exit. These guys want to exit. They want to find some way to, get rewarded for all the hard work that they've done at the end of the business. But because they've got no plan in place, we want to bring the plan to them. So how do we do that? First of all, we identify what kind of business we want to go into. And I always say, always go into something that you're passionate about or something that you're most skilled at. And so if there's a business that you think that you would thrive in and you think that you could successfully take that over and make a win of it, then it could be just as simple as walking in the door, finding the person that owns the business and saying, "Hi, I was just wondering if you were planning to exit at any time soon. This is how we bought a wholesale business just recently and we didn't have to put any money down." All I did on the phone call, he was actually a supplier of mine, and I jumped on the blower, basically just asked him, I said, "Hey, would you be interested in selling your business?" And he said, "Oh, it's been on my mind. This guy's in his 70s, obviously he's wanting to move on." But again, he didn't have an exit strategy. So I pitched it to him. I said, "Look, you tell me what you think it's worth. We'll work out a bit of a deal and I'll pay you off over the next year, 2 years, whatever it might be." Again, all these deals have to work in the favor of both parties. So it's really just about starting that conversation with the business owner. Are you looking to exit? What is your exit strategy? And some people are going to get a bit confronted by this. They might tell you to off, or some people are going to, their ears are going to prick and they're going to be interested. So that's how the conversation starts, and where it ends, it could take some time. And some of these people aren't going to be prepared to do no money down. Sometimes you're going to have to put down a small portion, like a deposit, and then the rest gets paid off in, say, a year or 2 years. So the one that we did with this wholesale business, I wanted to do over 2 years, but he sort of wanted the money in 12 months, and that was fine. We came to an agreement, and so we chipped away at that business, month by month for 12 months until we now own the business. And, we've basically bolted on something that was doing, 6 figures a year in revenue with no real money down and no real loss, because we've just communicated the deal and we've taken on his revenue that covers the costs that I'm going to be paying for the business. And it's allowed us an opportunity to just continue to scale without the additional risks of starting a new business. And guys, don't get it wrong. It goes both ways. We wanted to exit one of our businesses and we're planning to exit another 2 businesses this year. And we hope to do that in the same way. We've got some people in our team that really have have showed us that they're really good operators. They've showed us that they've got skin in the game, they're committed, good people that deserve good opportunities. And so it's an opportunity for us and it's an opportunity for them, for us to be able to exit out of our businesses. They can get into the business no money down, and they've got something going with momentum, and they're going to put their blood, sweat and tears in it, and we're going to put our blood, sweat and tears into helping them and making sure they're successful so that the transaction can go through its cycle. They've paid for the business, their business is thriving, we both have a win. So there's so many opportunities that are coming up in 2024, 25, to be honest, the next decade. We have literally industries that are on their knees at the moment because they're all on the backs of boomers. They're all on the backs of people with no exit plans. So who's going to take over from here? You, my friend. It's up to you. These deals are on the table. These deals are available. You just have to get the confidence to actually go out and ask these guys what they plan on doing and then helping them with a plan. But there's homework you need to do before going and reaching out to these people. And don't just go in there unprepared. Be prepared. Come up with a plan. What does it look like? Gentlemen, the opportunity is at your fingertips. The deals are on the table. You just need to put them together and make it happen. Take action today. Start researching, come up with a plan, and go for it. I'm really trying to do my best to double down and provide as much value as I can. If you've done a vendor's finance deal, I'd love to hear about it. Or if you're interested in finding out more information, please shoot me a DM. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.